So as I have said before on this channel, I am a pretty big fan of the Scream franchise. It is my favorite horror franchise. But I gotta say, I'm also one of those fans that has always been on the side of these movies can exist without Sidney Prescott, as much of a hot take as that is to say. So when I saw the trailer for this film, yeah, I wasn't too impressed by it. But as a good little Scream fan, I went to go see it on opening night, and I can say that this is a solid sequel inside of this franchise. And of course, when you got Sydney and Gale back, I mean, this film gets their chemistry really right in this film, especially in one scene that has been 30 years in the making, and it was so good to see. And of course, when you got the characters of Scream 6 coming back, Chad and Mindy, they're fun to watch. But of course, the star of this movie, Ghostface. Who would have thought? And this film still brings out quite a bit of tension as he's stalking and taking out people, and how these scenes are directed. And just the film embracing his iconic status as a slasher, just showing how cool he is, so to speak. I mean, there's one scene involving how he finds someone that was kind of funny, and I, in the theater, just out loud, I said, the dude's aura farming. But when you boil things down, this film is coasting on nostalgia. Its lifeblood is fan service. But as a famous YouTuber once said, I'm a fan, so service me. And my girlfriend, who I went to go see the movie with, can tell you that I was hardcore geeking out on a lot of scenes in this film. I was a very giddy child in my seat. And I even appreciated how 7 films in, this film still finds small ways to kind of trip up and subvert the formula and your expectations for how a Scream film plays out. But all that being said, it does feel like a Scream 7. It's kind of been there, done that. The new characters are not as interesting as the characters from 5 and 6. And it's subjective, and I'll just leave it at this to not even imply it's spoilers. But the ending just really didn't do it for me. But nonetheless, this was a satisfying experience for a Scream fan. I was so glad I got to see it in a crowd of people just reacting at stuff. And this is just one of those films that you have to see in the theaters. I'm going to give Scream 7 a B.